morning class. Today we will start with exercise 8.3 of your chapter Money. So let's start away. Question number 3. Vikas bought a sofa for 5,863 rupees. Due to some defects in it, he had to pay 137 rupees to the mechanic towards its repair. Then he sold it for 5,700 rupees. Find his loss percent. In this question, we are given the cost price of the sofa and we are given the overhead expenses, which are its repair, which is given to the mechanic. And then we are given the selling price. We can easily find the loss, and since we have loss and CP, we can easily find loss percent. So let's start away. CP of the sofa equals 5,863 rupees. Overhead expenses equals 137 rupees. SP of the sofa equals 5,700 rupees. Since we know that actual CP of an article equals CP plus overhead expenses, so which makes our actual CP as 5,863 rupees plus 137 rupees, which equals 6,000 rupees. Therefore, our actual CP is 6,000 rupees, and we know that loss equals CP minus SP. In this case, our CP is 6,000 rupees and our SP is 5,700 rupees. Therefore, our equation becomes loss equals 6,000 minus 5,700 rupees, which equals to 300 rupees. Now, we have loss, we have CP. We can easily find the loss percent by putting the values in the formula. So, let's start away. Loss percent equals loss over CP into 100. Therefore, it equals to 300 over 6,000 into 100. Two zeros of 100 are cancelled by two zeros in 6,000, and one zero of 300 is cancelled by one zero left over in 6,000. So therefore, our new equation becomes 30 over 6. On simplifying, we get the answer as 5%. Therefore, the loss percent is 5%. Moving on to the next question. An Almirah was bought for 2,465 rupees and 35 rupees was spent on its transportation. Later, it was sold for 2,900 rupees. Find the gain and gain percent. In this question, we are given the cost price of the Almirah and we are given the transportation charges, which will be considered as overhead expenses, and we are given the SP. So, we can find the gain and gain percent. Since we have already discussed, gain and profit both are same thing. So don't get confused. Here we are getting asked to find the profit and profit percent. So let's start away. CP of Almirah equals 2,465 rupees. Overhead expenses equals 35 rupees. SP of Almirah equals 2,900 rupees. First of all, let's find the actual CP of the Almirah, which will be equal to CP plus overhead expenses. Therefore, 2,465 rupees plus 35, which makes the value 2,500. So therefore, actual CP of the Almirah is 2,500 rupees. We know that gain or profit equals SP minus CP. In putting the values, we get 2,900 minus 2,500. Let's do the subtraction. We get the answer as 400 rupees. Therefore, our gain is 400 rupees. Now, we have the gain, we have the CP. All we need to do is just input the values in the formula for finding gain percent and we will get our answer. So, let's start away. Gain percent equals gain over CP into 100. Let's input the values. 400 over 2500 into 100. two zeros of 100 are cancelled by two zeros in 2500. Therefore, our value becomes 400 over 25. On simplifying, we get the answer as 16%. Therefore, gain is 400 rupees and gain percent is 16%. I hope you understood this concept. Till we meet next, thank you.